Good evening, welcome back to my channel. Today we have the Omoda E5 EV Noble in Garant Red. On the road price of this vehicle is $35,065. I'm not a fan of the styling, to be honest with you. It looks okay, but it has a really good drag coefficient of 0.281, which is one of the best. It's actually okay from the sides. It's quite nice in profile. Front's okay. I don't like the charging port at the front. I've said this before. Just in case if it gets knocked on the front, this could cause an issue of opening the flap. Got nice lights at the front. We will be going for a spin later on in the dark to show you what it looks like at night. But yeah, let's see what this is like. Running on 18-inch wheels. Actually quite like the look of the wheels. So let's hop in and see what the inside's like. So in here is very nice actually. I love the dual screens. Really good. So it has twin curved 12.25-inch displays. On the instrument panel, you can't change the view that much. All it does is change this part over here. Doesn't change anything in the center, but when you are driving, which I'll show you later, that car does go in the middle and it starts driving along with you. So you've got your speedo there on the left. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of the speedo because, as you can see, when I've got my hand there in my driving position, I can't actually see how fast I'm going, and I do have to keep turning my head slightly to the side. On the central infotainment system, we've got the radio, fairly straightforward stuff. So we've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard, which I think probably most people will use. Energy, you can set obviously all your departure times. Another thing, I don't like moaning about cars because it just sounds like I'm moaning all the time. You don't have any paddles to adjust regen on the steering wheel. You have to do it through the display, which to me is just bizarre, but we'll see how we get on with it. So you can change all your different settings in here. Currently got 79% battery, which is 176 miles of range. So again, another company that does climate control through the display. I'm not a fan. I find it really hard to use when you're driving. You do have some short keys here. So we've got aircon, heated front screen, heated rear screen. You can change the mode. I'll go through that later. And that power button just turns off the display. Interesting. I'm not sure why. So in the screen as well, you can change all your vehicle settings. So you've got all your driver assistance. It's got loads of tech on it, loads of safety equipment. It's really spec'd up really well, this vehicle. And for the price, $35,000, I think if it does the range that it claims, which is 257 WLTP. If it gets somewhere near there, I think it'll actually be a good car if you can get over the way it looks. The looks are very personal. I don't personally like the look of it, but you may like it. If you like the look of it, please leave me a comment in the section below. So back to the infotainment. So headlight settings. Again, why you need to adjust the headlight settings in the display, I don't know. So atmospheric lighting, this is good. Again, I'll show you all this at night. You can change all this. It's on music rhythm. Obviously, we won't have the radio on now because I don't want to get copyright. Link to driving, or you can just turn off and just set it however you colour you want. So it's quite hard to show. I will show you later, but you see there the lighting under that's yellow, obviously pink, white, blue. Green, blue, green, red, blue, and green in a different shade of green. What I do like is this in the dash here. I think this is a really nice touch. See it there? So I think that's a really nice touch. You can change that as you drive. With the radio, as you're driving it, it changes colour, which is really nice. I'll look in the glove box. Glove box, decent size. At least it goes all the way along. Some of them cut half of the glove box off, which is bizarre. Quite good storage. Got 2 cup holders in the middle. Wireless charging pad. That's standard on both models. There's only 2 models, so that's quite easy to spec if you like. Got another little cubby here, put the key in there, and a larger bin here, which is actually got cooling in there. I don't know if you can see that under that light there, which is good. So we've got some extra storage down here. We've got some charging ports, a Type C and a Type A. Quite a big storage area underneath there. There's a deactivation switch for the passenger airbag there. Wireless charger, as I've mentioned, it does charge up to 50 watts and is cooled, so that's good. Stop your phone overheating. We have 360-degree cameras for the parking, which is great. So we can change it to the left, sorry, to the right, to the left, front, back, to the sides, 3D. I think this is really good, really good. It's really clear actually. It is slightly grainy, but I don't know if it's clear because the car's clean. This vehicle has blind spot detection as well, so that's another safety feature. Got the headlight controls down here. Again, I don't like these sorts of things. I prefer a twisty knob. You obviously set to auto right now. It's got auto everything. Open the power fold tailgate, and that can open the charging port on the front as well. That does. Drive selector here. Wipers and indicators on the same stalk. I have no idea. What is their obsession? Why can't we have another stalk over there? Why do we need this stalk? Put a dual wheel, put something other than this. I hate it all on the side. It's so complicated. But when you're driving, who wants to be trying to mess around with trying to turn it on? I know it's got auto function, but to me that's just too making things too complicated. Stick with the 2 stalks and we'll be fine. So this one, as I said, this is the top spec. So you get Sony speakers in this vehicle. Got all the window switches, electric window switches, easy fold mirrors, lock in, adjusting the mirrors left and right. As I say, the seats are really nice in here. Doesn't have an individual headrest, which I'm not actually keen on. I prefer an adjustable headrest. This top spec has a sunroof which opens and opens fully. Not one touch though, have to do it all the way. Keep that shut, we'll open that later when we're driving. See, so you see that changing, the lights are changing, flickering. So I think that's really good. I think that's really nice that how it changes. I don't think there's much else in the front here. We have, I'll pop the door open, we've got an electrically adjustable seats, which is good. That's driver's and passenger side. So let's go and hop in the back. Doors open really wide on it, so it'd be easy to get a child seat in the back, I think. Got Isofix points with covers, which is great, and they're attached, not flicky out ones that are going to get lost. So on this vehicle we have heated outer rear seats, USB A and C, which I actually like because not everybody's gone over to USB-C as yet. Got some interior lights. It's quite dark in the back here, but again there's that ambient lighting in the back as well. I think that's a real nice touch. I know I keep going on about it, but I think it is a real nice touch. Got some matte pockets in the back. Got a slight lip in the floor here, not completely flat floor. and the middle seat is quite small. Got a lovely armrest, got cup holders, no cover though, but that's okay because it doesn't, your arm sort of falls into it, but it's not too bad. I've had a couple of people in the back here, and they've been fairly comfortable. It is a bit dark. I think that's maybe because I got the sunroof shut, so the cover for the sunroof, sorry. But yeah, it's nice. It's not as dark as the Renault Megane, which I test drove the other week. So if you'd like to watch that video, please do so. Just going to go and have a look in the boot now. So this vehicle has a powered tailgate. So you can actually adjust the opening of the tailgate on the display. So this boot is 380 litres. It's not that big, but it's fairly wide. Got some tie down points here. We've got no bits on the side. We've got a 12-volt socket in the side here. Bit of underfloor storage. We've got a granny charger, and we've got a full-size spare. Bit of storage under there. Thing I say, it has got a frunk, so you have to open it from inside the car. So it is gas struct. Has got a small little bit in here for the charging cable. So probably you could fit maybe a bit more in there, maybe a, don't know, a bag or something if you didn't use that. Topping up screen wash, coolant, brake fluid, fuses, a lot of plastic, the battery and stuff down there. So let's go and take it for a little drive. So this vehicle does charge from 30 to 80% in 28 minutes at a maximum of 80 kilowatts. It's got a 61 kilowatt hour battery size, which has a 99% usable battery. So it's quite a nice drive. I find the suspension a bit hard, but as I said before, I think all EVs have got hard suspension. This is what the display looks like when you're turning, which I find quite strange, especially if you were trying to use a sat nav. It doesn't really show you, doesn't show you directions, it just shows you this picture of the car. So we're going back to work this morning. As you can see, 100% battery, a range of 237 miles. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to work and back on one charge, because most of this is motorway driving, but we'll see how we get on. I may have to charge when I get to the office. It's no problem. Check back in with you later. So I've just got to the office, as you can see, got 60% battery remaining, 143 miles, travelled 85.1 miles. Just going to have a day at work now, catch up with you on the way home. So we've just finished a day in the office, didn't need to charge, so now we're just going to head home. So I've just got home, 11% battery remaining, 24 miles, covered 85.3 miles at 3.1 miles per kilowatt hour on a journey that took 1 hour and 40 minutes. That's the end of this video. Please like and subscribe and leave me any comments in the section below. Thanks for watching.